Hey, ¿qué pasa, mi gente? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luis Lopez, and I'm excited because Sunday is the beginning of the playoffs for the WNBA. So I'm going to talk to you through a few picks that I have for you. I have 6 picks for you to mix and match and do as you please with them. Here they are. Give you a quick heads up on them, and then I'll walk you through every one of them and why I ended up going with these specific ladies. Let me go back to Prop Madness and walk you through them, and then I'll show you one last time there. All right, so let's go to the first game. The first game is the Valkyries are taking on the Lynx. This game has a 12.5 point spread, very low game total, 147.5 points. Of course, the Lynx are playing at home. Favorites to win the entire championship. And from this game, I have this young lady, Natasha Hyman, over 8.5 points. This is with Collier, and she's been rocking. Plus her minutes have doubled. Here, 14 minutes, 11 minutes. Here, 23, 28 minutes, 28 minutes, 24 minutes. Now, this has been affected a lot. Her minutes have increased so much. With Carrington not playing, I have Carrington selected as not playing. If you look at this, Carrington out with Collier in. So that's how I was able to get these numbers here in her recent form. Now, Natasha Hyman has also been benefiting from the fact that Kayla McBride, her shot hasn't been falling at all. And she has gone under her points line against the Valkyries easily while playing at home. 12 points and 8 points, and only one time on the over here with 16 points, where she played 33 minutes and she ended up getting 16 points. So what happens is this: Kayla McBride plays the 2, Courtney Williams plays the 1. Now, when Kayla McBride, her shot isn't falling, they go right into Natasha Hyman. When they bring Natasha Hyman in, she'll either play the 1 or she'll play the 2, one or the other. But the one thing that Natasha Hyman does well, she shoots really well, and she takes advantage of her minutes, and she tries to get every single shot. She's not trying to assist. She's replacing Kayla McBride because her shot isn't falling. So Natasha Hyman comes in to do what she's supposed to do, which is mainly score either on ball or off ball, playing the 1 or playing the 2. And as you can tell, easily on the over, and against the Valkyries. In the last 2 games, 28 minutes here, 24 points. 24 minutes here, 21 points. Even if she gets 20 minutes, her line is at 8.5. She should easily be able to go over this line. And on the flip side, Natasha Hyman benefiting in the form that Kayla McBride has been in recently, again, specifically the Valkyries. I show you already. Back in July, recently September under, and recently September 11th, also on the under. And less significant game, but still, she was still shooting. She shot 9 threes here. She took 5 threes here. She ended up taking 7 threes here, and she ended up taking 6 threes here. So she's still shooting tons of shots above the break, but she takes most of her shots. They're just not falling. She's not in form at this moment, so under on her. Under 13.5 points, although she has a good matchup above the break. 59% of her shots are above the break, where they rank 11th. But for some reason or the other, even with open looks, Kayla McBride's shot hasn't been falling. She can crush this line if her shot falls, as you can tell here. 24 points in this one. But that hasn't been the case recently for her. And on the under in the last 3 games, again, specifically the Valkyrie, who she will be playing in the first game and playing at home. Head-to-head record, this is the interesting part. Over when she played in San Francisco, and under in both games when she played at home, where she will be playing in this game. So Kayla McBride on 13.5 points, Natasha Hyman over 8.5 points. Next game. The Liberties are taking on the Mercury. From this game, first player, Kalia Copper, her threes, over 1.5 3-pointers made, against the Livery, who she's playing at home, 2 and 5. On the road in New York, only 2. This game will be taking place at home. Here, attempted 7, she ended up getting 2. Here, she attempted 10, she ended up getting 5. She's been attempting anywhere between 7 and 11 3-pointers. You can try it if you want, the Demon at 2.5 over on PrizePick, or you can just go with what I'm going with, which is the 1.5 3-pointers made. I think she should easily hit this. In a game that here in 25 minutes, she ended up getting 2. Here in 33 minutes, she ended up getting 5. And in the playoff, in a game that's supposed to go down to the wire, that only has a 2-point spread, 163 game total, she should be able to take at least, more like here, at least 10 3-pointers and play anywhere between 32 and 37, 36 minutes. So I expect the minutes to be more around this one right here, which could lead her to going above 2.5 3-pointers made. So something to consider. Next play that I have for you, Sabrina Ionescu. I think I already have it set up. Yeah, I do. Over 5.5 assists. This is with Breanna Stewart. So everything changes with Breanna Stewart playing. Last 10. Hit rate 90. 9 out of 10 times with Breanna Stewart, over 5.5 assists. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. And here she was only playing 34 minutes, 29 minutes, 27 minutes, 26 minutes. This is the playoffs. She's going to get every possible minute that she can handle. Expect 34, 35, 36 minutes, depending if this game stays close. But I expect this game to stay close with only a 2-point spread and a lot of points to be had, 163 total. So more points, more assist opportunities for Sabrina Ionescu. So yeah, Sabrina Ionescu over 5.5 assists. Next player, Satu Sabali, and I'm going to her rebounds. And the line that I got is at 6.5 rebounds. It's just this. Easily on the under. Break it down to the last 10. Under 6.5 rebounds on the easily. I will not touch this at 5.5 to go on the over, although the books have her favor. I wouldn't. She just hasn't been rebounding. As you can tell, this is the last 10. And I'm not going to touch it at 6 on the under either. I'm comfortable with the 6.5 rebounds on the under. And the reason why I'm comfortable with 6.5 is because the Liberties are soft when it comes down to rebounds. We all know that. She hasn't been in form, but just in case she has a great rebounding game and she lands at 6, 6.5 still gives me a slight edge. 5.5, I don't trust it because I don't think she's going to get to 6, but because she has a soft matchup, she may be able to get to 6. But I'm confident under 6.5 rebounds for Satu Sabali. So Kalia Copper over 1.5 3-pointers made. Sabrina Ionescu over her 5.5 assist, and Satu Sabali under her 6.5 rebounds. Yes. Last game, Storm versus the Aces. I have one play for you, and as Jackie Young. Oh, the line has already been bumped to 16.5. PrizePicks, wow, all the way to 16.5. I think the line I ended up putting was 14.5 points on the over. So let me bring this line. I'll show you 14.5, 26 minutes, 32 minutes, 31 minutes, 33 minutes. This game is taking place at home. 22 and 26. Just rocks them. And this is her on the road. Different player on the road. When she plays at home, she rocks. Let's take a look at her assist. Against them on the road, horrible. At home, rebounds. On the road, at home. Her threes. On the road, at home. Like sick. So with her, you can either do her points. I took it at 14.5 points. I did. Or you can do her threes a 1.5 3-pointers made against them. She dropped here in 31 minutes 4, and here in 33 minutes she dropped also 4. Also, keep in mind she only takes about 5-6 3-point attempts. Okay, I do like her line at 1.5, but just I wouldn't do a 2.5 demon on her just in case. I would just do the 1.5 3-pointers made. The books, yeah, books have a favor on the over -135. Yeah, FanDuel, yeah, everybody has her heavily juiced to go on the over at 1.5. I would not take her 2.5, even though she's dropped 4, just because the amount, she doesn't take the same volume that, for example, Copper takes. You know, Copper takes 9, 10, 11 3-point attempts. Jackie Young does not take that amount of 3-pointers. Excuse me. Here. Yeah. 6 and 6. But you could take your points as well. Again, 14.5. Now let me show you that slip one more time. Oh, it disappeared on me. Well, I'll put it back up for you so you can see it. So Natasha Hyman over 8.5 points. Kayla McBride under 13.5 points. And just bear with me as I scroll down to get the other players up for you. Sabrina Ionescu over her 5.5 assist. Tasha Howard, no, not them. Sitsu Sabali, rebounds under 6.5 rebounds. Let's see, in Ali Copper's threes, over 1.5 3-pointers made. And then I ended up Jackie Young, over 14.5 points. You can get frisky on her and take the 16.5 on the over. She's crushed them, so that's something to consider. And then her threes are at, yeah, this has a better payout actually. At 1.62, at 1.5, or 1.51 at 14.5. So basically the same. So this will give you a 28.91x. If you insure it, it gives you 11.42x. And if you get 5 out of 6, a 2.28x on this slip. If you were to play all these players in one slip. Something else you can do is, for example, let me see if I switch this around. I'm curious. If you were to go, let's say you leave Natasha Hyman at that amount, at the 1.79x, who else can you play with? Let's see, Sabrina Ionescu, you switch her over her assist, instead of the 5.5, 4.5. I'm curious to see what's the payout if I switch some of these lines and just make them softer. Yeah, I'm curious to see what it does. Sabrina, we did. This one we did. That one's a good as is. This one we have her as. And Jackie Young, 14.5. Yeah, no, still more or less the same. 8.29x and 1.66x, not bad. And you get Jackie at 14.5, Sabrina at 4.5 assist, much easier to hit. 1.5 3-pointers made. This one stays the same. This one stays the same. And this one stays the same. Yeah, so you keep 3 players exactly the same. And then you get these 2 players at lower lines that they can hit a lot easier. So, something for you to consider. Mix and match these picks as you wish. That's completely all up to you. Hey, that's all I have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Best of luck in the playoffs. we'll see. It's the first game in the playoffs for each of these teams. We'll see how they perform. But based on history, based on players that they play with, based on the expectations, these players should be able to hit their lines and or stay below their lines. If you were to ask me, the only one that really scares me is Kayla McBride, just because her shot may fall. This will be the only pick that really scares me. Everything else, I'm pretty confident on. All right, my friends. You take care of yourself. God bless you and your family. Que Dios te bendiga y hasta la próxima. Chao.